Well, I was Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Friday, July 17th, 2020, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's REYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. The top Hollywood studios featured more LGBTQ characters in movies, but overall had less diversity in 2019. GLAAD said Thursday in its annual studio report card. For its 8th annual Studio Responsibility Index, the organization studied the films released by the 8 top studios in 2019: Lionsgate, Paramount, Sony, STX Films, United Artists, Universal, Disney, and Warner Brothers. Disney absorbed 20th Century Fox in mid-2019. The studies found 22 out of 118 films, or 18.6%, included LGBTQ characters, a record high. The study noted, though, that many of those characters had less than 10 minutes of screen time, some so minor they did not have names. Those included 2 animated films, Wonder Park and Toy Story 4, which depicted same-sex parents. Each set of parents appeared in one scene in their respective films, but there were no inclusive animated films the previous year. Fewer LGBTQ characters were people of color than previous years. 34% of LGBTQ characters were people of color in 2019, down from 42% in 2018 to 57% in 2017. The study also found portrayals of gay men outnumbering lesbians and bisexuals. Inclusions of gay men increased from 55% of inclusive films in 2018 to 68% in 2019. Lesbian representation remained at 36% of inclusive films, and bisexuals remain at 14%, the same figures as in 2018. 3 films accounted for the 14% of bisexual characters: Bombshell, Anna, and Good Boys. Last year, the 3rd consecutive year in which no major studio movie featured a transgender character. One film, 5 Feet Apart, featured an LGBTQ character with a disability. This was the first time GLAAD added disabled characters to its index. Sony Pictures Classics has 2 films with LGBTQ characters with disabilities, but Sony's wide studio releases did not have any. Last year, GLAAD asked studios to reach 20% LGBTQ inclusivity by 2021 and 50% by 2024. Individually, Paramount, United Artists, Lionsgate, and Disney surpassed 20% in 2019. The Devil All the Time, a new film starring Tom Holland, is coming to Netflix in September. The streaming service shared a September release date, September 16th, and a cast for the movie based on the Donald Ray Pollock novel, Thursday on Twitter. Holland will star alongside Bill Skarsgård, Riley Cuff, Jason Clarke, Sebastian Stan, Robert Pattinson, Haley Bennett, Mia Wasikowska, Eliza Scanlen, Henry Melling, and Pokey Lafarge. The new film was written by Antonio and Pablo Campos and directed by Antonio Campos. Jake Gyllenhaal and Max Bourne serve as producers. The Devil All the Time is a psychological thriller that follows a group of compelling and bizarre characters from the end of World War II into the 1960s, according to the official synopsis. Holland will play Avron Russell, an unhappy man from Ohio. Skarsgård Ben portrays Arvin's parents, Willard and Charlotte Russell. Holland and Stan previously co-starred in Avengers Endgame and other films in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Holland plays Peter Parker, a.k.a. Spider-Man, while Stan portrays Bucky Barnes, a.k.a. the Winter Soldier. Holland will also star in an upcoming adaptation of the Uncharted video game series. He started filming the movie this week. Disney has announced that the documentary film Howard, which explores the life of late lyricist Howard Ashman, is coming to Disney Plus on August 7th. Ashman is the lyricist behind Disney classics Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, and The Little Mermaid. He was also the creator of the musical Little Shop of Horrors. Ashman says in the trailer for the film that was released on Thursday, as a lyricist, the last great place to do musicals is in animation. Howard from director Jon Hamm will feature archival footage, personal films and photographs, and interviews with his friends and family. Hamm said in a statement, "You may not know his name, but you sure know Howard Ashman's music. He's one of the greatest storytellers of the 20th century who helped to revitalize the American musical and re-energize Disney animation. He left us a songbook that still lives in us today, yet his personal story has never been fully told until now." Howard first premiered at the 2018 Tribeca Film Festival. The documentary contains interviews with Ashman's longtime music collaborator Alan Menken, his partner Bill Lodge, Jodie Benson of The Little Mermaid, Paige O'Hara of Beauty and the Beast, and his sister Sarah Gillespie. Henry Golding has signed on to star in Paramount's upcoming animated adaptation of the author Lawrence Yep's fantasy children's book, The Tiger Apprentice. The book follows Tom, a young boy in San Francisco who meets a shape-shifting tiger named Mr. Who takes Tom under his wing. Tom is then introduced to a magical world and becomes the next guardian of an ancient phoenix. Golding is best known for starring in Crazy Rich Asians, will voice Mr. Who. Pixar animator Carlos Baena, who worked on WALL-E and Toy Story 3, is making his featured film directorial debut with the project. David McGee, Harry Cripps, and Kyle Jarrow penned the script. Paramount has given the film a February 11, 2022 release date. The Tiger's Apprentice is the first in a trilogy that also includes Tiger's Blood and Tiger's Magic. Golding is also set to star in Paramount's upcoming G.I. Joe film, Snake Eyes, which was set to be released on October 23rd. Jon Hamm is attached for an upcoming Fletch reboot. Miramax confirmed in a press release Wednesday that Hamm will star and produce in a new film based on the Gregory McDonald's Fletch mystery novels. Hamm will play the title character, I Am Fletcher, a.k.a. Fletch, an investigative reporter in the reboot. Chevy Chase portrayed the character in the 1985 film Fletch and its 1989 sequel Fletch Lives. The new movie is written by Zev Barrow with Greg Mottola to serve as director. Hamm will produce with Connie Tavel. The Fletch reboot is based on the second book in the Fletch series, Confess. In the story, Fletch becomes a prime suspect in multiple murders and attempts to prove his innocence. He is also tasked with finding his fiance's stolen art collection. Miramax CEO Bill Block says Fletch's duration over audiences, whether told on paper or on the big screen, entertains every type of audience, and we could not be more thrilled to see what 21st century twists these artists create. Tavel says producing this film with John has been a long-time dream of mine, and with Zeb and Greg on board to write and direct, I really believe that this will be an exciting and modern reimagining of this beloved character. Hamm is known for playing Don Draper on the AMC series Mad Men. He recently appeared in the 2019 film Richard Jewell and will star with Tom Cruise in the upcoming film Top Gun Maverick. Netflix is giving a glimpse of the new film Work It. The streaming service shared a trailer for the dance comedy Thursday featuring Sabrina Carpenter as Quinn Ackerman, a high school senior who dreams of being accepted into Duke University. The preview shows Quinn form a dance team in the hopes of impressing Duke. With the help of her friend Jazz, played by Liza Cushy, Quinn and her team learn to dance ahead of a big competition. Work It is directed by Laura Terrisso and co-stars Jordan Fisher, Kenyon Lonsdale, Drew Ray Tannard, and Michelle Buteau. The film is written by Allison Peck and featured choreography by Ekmont Jones. Carpenter serves as an executive producer with Alicia Keys, Leslie Morgenstein, and Eliza Kolovovitz Dutton as producers. Netflix previously shared a teaser for Work It that shows Carpenter, Koshy, and Fisher dancing at home. Work It premieres August 7th. Jeopardy host Alex Trebek announced Thursday that his cancer treatment is going well. Trebek recorded a video message posted on the official Jeopardy social media. Trebek says, "I'm doing well. I've been counting my treatment and it's paying off, though it does fatigue me a great deal. My numbers are good. I'm feeling great." Trebek came forward with his diagnosis of stage 4 pancreatic cancer in March of 2019. He has undergone chemotherapy treatments but continues to host a game show. In March 2020, Trebek shared a video on the anniversary of his diagnosis saying 18% of stage 4 pancreatic cancer patients survive the first year. Jeopardy is currently on hiatus due to COVID-19 production shutdowns. In the meantime, Trebek says in the video that he is recording new introduction segments for some classic episodes of the games that will air. Trebek's book, The Answer Is, Reflections of My Life, is out July 21st, which he mentioned in his latest video. He has said when he decides to retire from hosting, he'll ask the show for 30 seconds at the end of his last episode to say a few words. But so far, he says he is eager to return to hosting once production resumes. James McAvoy appeared on Tonight Show to discuss his Star Trek parody series and if he's open to portraying a young Jean-Luc Picard. McAvoy's Star Trek parody titled Star Force Isolation is filmed entirely from home using regular everyday objects. The series has led to fans to wonder if McAvoy is open to portraying a younger Jean-Luc Picard, a Star Trek role held by Patrick Stewart. McAvoy already has a history of playing a younger version of Stewart in the X-Men film series. Host Jimmy Fallon asked the actor on Wednesday, "Is there any world where you would play a young Jean-Luc Picard?" McAvoy responds, "Jimmy, that is the only world that exists in which I would play Jean-Luc Picard. Any other world is just an alternative reality in a bad episode of Star Trek." McAvoy says that if he isn't hired, he will find himself as a young Jean-Luc Picard on his phone. He says, "I'm calling it right now. I'm doing the virtual lockdown equivalent of rubbing my scent all over Patrick's face and saying this territory is mine. All of the bald actors can fuck themselves." McAvoy voiced Morpheus in the audiobook adaptation of the comic book series The Sandman, which is available through Audible. McAvoy told Fallon that he had to make a studio in his home to record his lines. McAvoy said, "I think it's like a cast of 100 or something. They had all recorded their stuff, and I got to listen to every single episode and then lay down my stuff. So it was absolutely fantastic." Louis Tomlinson has rescheduled his first world tour concert in 2021. The 28-year-old singer announced new dates for the tour Thursday on Instagram after postponing shows due to the coronavirus pandemic. Tomlinson's captioned the post, "Can't wait to get back on the road. See you all soon." Tomlinson performed the first two shows of the tour in March before delaying the remaining dates due to the health crisis. The tour will now pick up back on February 5th, 2021 in Milan, Italy. The new dates show that Tomlinson will tour Europe and the UK in February and March. He will kick off the North American leg of the tour on March 31st in St. Louis, Missouri. Other world dates will follow in May and June. Tickets purchased for the original shows will be valid for the rescheduled dates. Ticket holders unable to attend the new dates should contact their ticket vendors for options. The New York, Salt Lake City, and Portland dates have been canceled, while the venue for the Philadelphia concert has been changed. Tomlinson released his debut studio album Walls in January. He came to fame with the boy band One Direction, which will launch a new website July 23rd in honor of its 10-year anniversary as a group. Tomlinson's former bandmate Harry Styles has also rescheduled tour dates to 2021 due to the pandemic. Styles will now kick off the North American leg of his Love Tour August 14, 2021 in Tacoma, Washington. The German hard rock band Rammstein has rescheduled the North American leg of its 2020 tour. The group announced new dates for its stadium tour Thursday after postponing the show due to 2021 due to the coronavirus pandemic. The post reads, "Rammstein is very happy to announce the rescheduled dates of their North American tour today. The tour now begins August 22nd, 2021 in Montreal, Quebec, and ends October 1st in Mexico City. Tickets are on sale now." Tickets purchased for the original shows will be valid for the rescheduled dates. Ticket holders unable to attend the new dates are eligible for a refund. The previously scheduled concert in Washington, D.C. has been canceled due to scheduling issues. Rammstein previously rescheduled the European leg of the tour to 2021. And here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 sales charts for the week of July 18th. Number 10, Justin Bieber featuring Quavo with Intentions. Number 9, Doja Cat featuring Nicki Minaj with Say So. Number 8, Lil Mosey with Blueberry Faygo. Number 7, Harry Styles with Watermelon Sugar. Number 6, Pop Smoke featuring Little Baby for the Night. Number 5, St. John with Roses. Number 4, Megan Thee Stallion with Savage. Number 3, Jack Harlow featuring DaBaby with What's Poppin'. Number 2, The Weeknd with Blinding Lights. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 sales charts for the week of July 18th, DaBaby featuring Roddy Ricch with Rockstar. And that is your entertainment report for Friday, July 17th, 2020. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend. Good night, and God bless you all.